What if the most famous maritime disaster in history could have been avoided by a simple, split-second decision? We all know the story of the Titanic. On that fateful night in 1912, First Officer William Murdoch ordered "hard a starboard" to steer the ship left, away from the iceberg. But what if he had yelled "hard a port" instead, turning the ship to the right? Let's dive into this incredible what-if scenario. The Titanic was a marvel of engineering, but it wasn't a sports car. It took a long time to turn. The iceberg was spotted just moments before impact. The hard a starboard command, combined with reversing the engines, was a desperate attempt to swing the ship's massive stern away from the ice. But it wasn't enough. The iceberg tore a series of gashes along the ship's starboard or right side, dooming it to sink. Now let's rewind. Imagine Murdoch shouts, "Hard a port!" This command would turn the ship's bow directly towards the danger, to the right. It sounds completely counterintuitive, right? Why steer into the problem? Well, some experts believe this could have been the Titanic's saving grace. Instead of a long, glancing blow, the ship would have had a direct, head-on collision. This sounds terrifying, and it would have been a brutal impact. The first few compartments at the very front of the ship would have been completely crushed. Anyone in that area would have been in grave danger. The jolt would have thrown people and furniture everywhere. But here's the crucial difference. The damage would have been localized to the bow. The Titanic was designed to stay afloat with its first 4 watertight compartments flooded. A head-on collision likely would have damaged only 2 or 3. So while the crash itself would have been horrific, the ship would have remained afloat. Badly damaged, yes. Limping, certainly, but afloat. This would have given the crew precious hours, maybe even days, to wait for rescue. There would have been no desperate scramble for lifeboats, no tragic loss of over 1,500 lives in the freezing Atlantic. The Titanic would have become famous not as a wreck at the bottom of the ocean, but as the ship that hit an iceberg and survived. It's a powerful reminder of how one tiny decision can change history forever. Thanks for watching. If you love exploring these historical what-ifs, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.